was so motherfucking politically incorrect. When somebody would like lose their deal if they cursed and shit. Now when somebody would lose their deal for if they tell the truth. So that means they all been lying to you. They've been lying to you. But we ain't gonna take this shit no more.
See, I'm not one of them niggas that know a lot about a little. I know a little about a lot, bitch. I might not be the brightest candle on the cake, but bitch, I'm lit.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna be.
Bitch on the ride of my day like a Mustang. I got a watch on my wrist, is a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight out of town. See ya. But I send my baby to bring it right round. See ya.
Yo, it's your boy Light Buddha Mike back at it again with another TikTok live reaction. What it do, family? How's it going? Mad lads in the building. I see you, doggy. Said hop up for a minute. All right. What up, DJ? DJ in the building. Y'all don't forget, man. I need these.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet?
That's all I want to know, man. Share my shit. Get that shit out there. You know what it is. We trying to be famous, right?
And by the way, state of nothing can create a law. State of California, state of Georgia, state of Florida, they can't create laws. Or they create occult statutes and ordinances, and code statutes and ordinances are beneath law. You know who creates law? You. When you learn how to do this, a trust, you'll create laws. Okay.
Join us at the 2026 Trust Summit, June 15th, 16th, and 17th. Click the link below, and let's go.
I also learned something about putting a stamp on the back of your ID or something like that. It just does wonders, I guess.
What up, brah?
What it do?
Oh shit, you know, man, another day.
Hell yeah.
I really wasn't ready for the rain, but whatever. It's all right.
No, what happened?
No, I mean, we had.
You was just out there. There was every Wednesday so far this month.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, because it hinders me because I wash windows. I don't wash people's windows when it's raining. Right. And I don't work on a weekend. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that, man.
I mean, I do freelance on the weekend, but you know what I'm saying?
I'm always out jobbing usually.
Yeah.
And if not, I'm planting the seeds, man.
You gotta plant the seeds, man. I mean, that's basically gotta show the fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the title of the show.
Absolutely.
The last ones are they tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds.
Yeah.
And it's time to show your leaves. Those are the last three that I had, and this one is it's time to show your fruit.
I think also there's a group that knows about star seeds, man, and that do the opposite. They're in some other type of shit on some other time, bro.
Yeah, them demons. they dehumanize themselves.
There's just a lot of different beliefs out there, man, and a lot of different movements, you know.
Really, that part. We got 7 people, 5 thumbs up. Let's get them thumbs up. Like, yo, Mikey, what it do? Smoke on some Death Star, nice.
I don't even know what the name of what I'm smoking is.
I smoke on whatever this dude grows in a mix of some trap weed. You know what I'm saying? And the trap weed that I got is called some Buddha something. I on my phone. I gotta check that later.
Hell yeah. It is
But
nice
it had my
trying
name
different
in it.
strains, man. I don't have it like that right now, though. You know, should be costing money.
Hell yeah.
Dispensary's really fucking taxed, man. Once in a while, you look out and find some fire ass street weed, but
I only fuck with the fire ass street weed. Like that's where I'll be finding shit. Cause like I said, your shit be stretching that weed. I mix it up.
my
You
shit
know what I'm
just gets
saying?
bro. Like,
Hey, hey, I'll be mixing that shit up. That should be stretching the shit out of that weed. Like, damn, this shit tastes good. That's getting me high.
that's so smart too, man. It's like take a little of this. It's like alchemy, bro. Like you're a little bit of bud. That's not as much. A little bit of
with your tree, I know there's CBD in it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's natural.
Right.
So with the street shit, I don't have no idea if there's any CBD. Yeah, but if you don't have a ratio, like if there's not any point of CBD in there, the weed's not even gonna affect you the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing your brain actually receives is the CBD. It don't receive the THC.
Weed too. How you smoke it, at what temperatures changes its effects as well, man. I mean, terpene profile can change the effects. The aromatics, the smells, and the tastes actually add to like that joy of like, oh, this is gas. Like I don't know how to explain it. You ever smoked one that's like a berry, like a fruity one?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, dude, you can never find it again for like a month or two or 3.
Bro, I smoked some forbidden fruit that had me like that, bro. That shit fucked me up. I'm like, God damn, this shit tastes so good. It's like a papaya had sex with mango, and then a dragon fruit came along, and then had an orgy with them. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck's going on right now, dude?
I tried strawberry cough. It was in a dispensary pin, and it was fucking fire. But the problem with these pins, man, is they're using all kinds of artificial,
terps and shit,
manipulation shit, man. I don't like that because they don't have long term research on all the shit that they're putting in there.
Yep, and they don't give a fuck about us. They care about money.
Dude, they're gonna open up a company. They're gonna make a fuck ton of money in like the first year or two, and then they're gonna shut down and pop up under a different business name by the time any bad effects.
After they done caused all the cancers and shit, and then they dipped out. Yeah. That part.
Especially if it's overseas company that you're getting. Your
allegedly speaking, of course, in my opinion, this is not medical This is not medical information, nor is it misinformation. This is just allegedly speaking. You know.
I mean, shit, I ain't hating. I get it, man.
I'm hating sometimes. Because I look at it like this, dude. We've been doing the shit since we were knee high. You know what I'm saying? We've been fucking around with the shit. Them, they only got into it after they done had like threw up half of my people in jail. I got a case. You know what I'm saying? I got caught with paraphernalia. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like they and then they make it hard for us to grow and have a business. Now we don't have no life in the city. You know,
imagine
even though we started
it. Imagine all those years it could have fucked you out of employment, not you specifically, but like someone in general. And now it's legal. It's like, but dude, you fucked me for a million years. I don't get any kind of fucking blowback for that, or I don't get any kind of like payback for all the shit you misaccused me for 10 years.
Dude, you gotta remember, dude, they don't care about gingers or black people, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're a nigga too. They just rearranged your name. You know what I'm saying? They called you a ginger instead of a nigga. That was it. And the same difference is like, dude, they don't care about the people who started it. They care about the people who are gonna profit, because the people who are making money are the ones who are
medical
are
is
basically
making so much good money right now, dude. The medical industry is just pillaging people, dude. They're putting them on all kinds of unnecessary things. Here's the thing you have to ask yourself. Do people really need to be on 4 different medications? Some people they do. Some people they have to because of like their body, liver, whatever the hell it is. But there's other people that take like 4 different medications for anxiety and shit. And maybe if their doctor did a better job, they'd only need 1.
Yeah.
But they don't give a shit anymore, dude. Like they'll just give you like as much as they can pile on that your body can take. And then when your body starts
it's not that. Dude, they're practicing. They're not curing, they're practicing. They're
it's not always like that, but it happens a lot.
It's not, man. But what they're doing is practice. And if we do that, we go to prison.
Dude, I was getting some stitches right here, and the nurse turns to me and says, "Hey, do you mind if he gives you a couple extra? Because he's learning and he really just needs the time." And I was like, go ahead, throw a couple extra in there. I don't give a shit. But like, my point is, you're right. They're practicing. It's wild, man.
It's like, I don't want no fucking jackass in my mouth fucking pulling out teeth. Not knowing that that's not the right tooth.
Oh shit! Like Familia would be.
But
on
yet,
that shit.
but yet, in prison they do that.
Yeah. Actually, I've heard
They
people
don't
get
care.
really good dental work done in prison.
No, you could get, yeah, but they still practice. Nonetheless, it's practice.
Right.
Like, I got 2 silver fillings over here. Wasn't even the problem. The problem was the tooth right here. You know, they didn't even pull that out. I'm like, what the fuck?
One of my buddies got dentures in prison, and he was like, bro, I would never even own dentures. I wouldn't be able to afford them if I didn't get them while I was in prison.
No, that's the only, like, you get an education in there,
Right.
college education. You get a GED in there, general education. You get free eye care, free health care, and free dental care. I mean, it's not really free. You're gonna have to pay for it out of your indigent funds,
right,
or your state funds, meaning that you're not gonna be able to eat no commissary, and you're gonna be a state baby, unless you got people who sending you money like I do.
Right.
My people care about me.
You'd be surprised too how many people forget about you when you get locked up, man. I'm not saying you, but like, I got a lot of friends.
Dude, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Like, everybody is their fucking 100 homie, but the second that they're gone after about a month, people start forgetting about them and stop calling less and less and writing less and less and visiting less and less.
Hell yeah.
Scotty,
what up, Scotty? Scotty Too Hottie in the building. This dude been with me since day one, man. When I started my channel over on Stoner and the Hotbox. That's back when we were doing conspiracies on Jams TV. We were talking about conspiracy theories and 6ix9ine theories and shit like that.
I got one for you. It's not a theory though. Look at how bad Ukraine is covered in that fucking fiber optic drone cabling and shit. Did you see that yet? Dude, like, their whole city is just covered in a web. So they jammed.
Why wouldn't they bury that shit?
They can't. It's like spider webbed over everything over the top, and there's just like thousands of different, like, overlapping miles.
But that should be buried, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, what they do is they have this giant spool that unspools it, and the drone flies hooked to this fucking cable, man, and it can go up to like 5 miles with this fiber optic cable, because they were having an issue of getting jammed out of the sky. So they're like, well, if we use a cable, we don't have to use RF frequencies. So now their whole lands and like their cities and shit are just covered in this plastic wiring
filament,
everywhere, dude.
Yeah, filament everywhere. That's crazy. I know
that fiber optics are thin, but still, dude.
That's crazy. I ain't heard that.
Biodegrade for like 1,000 years, man.
Well, the thing is, like, isn't that like basically made out of plastic? So that's made out of gas.
I mean,
so
technically, you could.
If it burns, if it burns, it converts.
Like that one kid, man, created that microwave gas machine, the gasifier thing.
Julian, what the fuck was his last name?
He's smart, man.
I don't know if it was Julian Brown or not, but I know it was.
It's close.
Yeah. I know that nigga got burnt because they had sabotaged his machine. That shit blew up on his feet and shit. But that was like the first time they sabotaged him.
Any major breakthrough gets either bought and hidden, or the people get whacked and it gets hidden, or no matter what, it gets hidden.
No, he already told us that he was putting that shit as soon as he makes it like actually like how Elon Musk did. As soon as he makes it like that, he's gonna free market that shit. But he'll probably get unlive before then.
No, I'm just saying, like, some technologies are so
hop on the ring. All right.
Some technologies are so groundbreaking that they're like, okay, our industry will be fucked if this information gets out. So they whack the people that invent some new badass thing, or they buy it and then make it disappear.
Well, they put that shit in everything. You know what I'm saying? In the movies they put there. What up, Isaac?
What up, Isaac?
They put it all in the movies. Tell you the truth. Yo, This dude didn't even have his headset on. He's just like, oh wait, I can't hear that.
I was singing. I don't know. I was gonna test it out real quick, and then my fan's on it. It was probably loud. Did you hear it?
Nah.
Oh well, I didn't want to wear it, but now it's on. What's up, everybody? I'm just vibing out. Yeah, that's how you guys up here talking about what was the last
we
thing
just
I heard
showing the
that
fruits
got
of
me
our
interested?
labor. And shit.
Yes, I don't remember what you said, but I was like,
we went from drones to something else.
And yeah. You were saying that. Okay, this is what caught me. The release of technology is so advanced it'll put other things out of order. So
throwing off radio frequency waves.
Yeah, so
then
there's also if they ever come up with the quantum computation of like really fast computation power, it'll get rid of Bitcoin because Bitcoin can be guessed with a quantum computer.
Right.
With the
you have to have more computational power to defeat and break and like steal or break the Bitcoin system because of how the hashing and all the data works. But you're right. They're
because all dudes.
Bitcoin will go from $1 million, or if it gets to $1 trillion, by that time it's going to go to zero. Yeah, if that hits, if it hits a public or some nerd cracks it with his quantum computer and fuck.
Well, I mean, even if
Isaac, so they're like, I'm trying to do it, man. I'm trying to do it.
I've already tried. Huh?
So like a long time ago when Bitcoining first started, if you like were some secret weird like government agency and you had secretly built like a data farm, you probably could have beat them back then. But now there's so many computers.
Hey, dude, think about this. What if that's what they did and they held 40% of it, and then that's how they got rich as fuck? And they were only maybe they held 60% of it, released Bitcoin to the public. They held most of it. It got boom.
Right.
It could be a CIA. Some people think it's a CIA operation, the Bitcoin.
I wanted to create a virus where it only uses 5% of your video card or your processor.
Yeah.
And you never know about it. And it's just mining for like my account.
It's mining Bitcoin. Hey, there's a guy that already did that. And he talked about it. He's like, I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud of what I did. But he would go into people's and mine with their computer when they would turn it off or anything. Yeah.
But imagine if you did it on a tiny scale, like 5%, they'd never notice, like 5%.
Yeah, no, that's what he would do. That's what he did.
Dude, it's ingenious.
Across millions.
Yes.
How about this part? What if what we're talking about is old technology that we're using?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because I've heard this weird conspiracy theory that the actual Bitcoin is an old technology from the last age that they found that holds blueprints and data and stuff that they're trying to unlock and trying to get to. I don't know how it works. Maybe there's something I don't get to with the data and unlocking bits.
I'm saying, what if it was like a way to control the population?
Oh, they're getting there.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's not part of it, but I'm just trying to think of what they were doing. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. They were controlling the population.
How? I mean, like the in between.
With currency.
But there's other steps I'm thinking that we're missing.
Dude, give it another 20 years when Neuralink is kind of like a standard thing. They'll be able to like freeze your body. They'll be like, hey, you stop. It'll be like a robot. Hey, you stop.
Hey, man. You think dude, they've been pushing this shit since the 70s.
What is it?
This. Neuralink.
Oh,
the whole agenda.
Dude, there's already people
I know,
that
but
have medical issues.
You gotta remember, they showed us this stuff in the old movies back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go back and watch 007 and shit and see that shit.
Wait till it gets so good where they can like hijack your body and shit and just make you go to work.
Well, look at you're talking about what was that dude's name? John Malkovich, being John Malkovich, remember? Where they climbed into the closet and they were in his body and they could control his body for 24 hours.
Oh wow.
Being John Malkovich. That's the name of the movie, bro. Yeah, you've seen it. Look, I've only seen it once, and I remember this movie, bro. And I told Isaac I have like a photographic memory for movies. That's why I only need to see it once, and I can tell you if it's a good movie or not. Yeah,
we're gonna lose our souls. We're gonna lose our souls in the future, man.
You're a ginger, dude. You don't have a soul. We created you guys without order. Remember?
Is that gingers have the most powerful soul. I think that's why they said it.
I think
they didn't want us to realize what we have.
Maybe if you're a nice ginger, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say I think that would be possible if Cartman didn't fuck you guys over. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. Fuck you, Cartman, you fat bastard.
I didn't even know.
No. No, is he? Yeah, he is a ginger.
I didn't look.
His
I never
mom.
noticed his hair. I never noticed. Yeah, always just a hat or something.
Cartman's not a ginger.
He
I don't
wasn't.
remember now.
Oh no,
No,
he
you're
played
thinking
a
of
ginger.
Kenny, bro.
No, yeah, Kenny's a ginger.
But he almost never takes
And
the
Kyle. And Kyle.
Cal. Come here, Cal.
Kyle had that big ass bro.
That show was cool. Like growing up, I feel like
Yeah,
middle
phased
school
out for me, man.
but like I don't know.
I
It
didn't
felt
really
we were
like
all
it,
hanging
to tell you
out.
the truth.
I don't see it.
I was a
I don't like it.
Simpsons kid.
Yeah, me
Member
too.
Berries were fucking hilarious. The Member Berry episode was like one of my favorites. And then like once they started getting into integrity weed, they just wouldn't get out of it. And it was just like, bro.
See, my
come
thing
on,
was
shit.
like when they were talking about Lemmy Winks and stuff, and then they started showing a whole bunch of gay shit. I'm like, oh, dude, I can't get along with this no more.
Right? It's like trying to watch Jackass 4.5. You're instantly like, off. Nope, never mind.
Where the two come from? Why is there a gerbil? What the fuck are we even talking about?
It's to that point, man, where-
Mr. Slave. I'm like,
Oh
what
my
the
God,
fuck?
you can't even watch them anymore, dude.
What the
So
fuck?
bad.
Yeah, I remember I went to see there was like a spoof that was like had to do with the Spartan movie, but there was a Spartan spoof. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah, there's. I don't remember what. I think it's the Spartan.
Wait, is it
movie.
where it's like there's this 300 boom kicks?
Yeah.
Somebody down.
Yeah,
the
it
so
was like that.
we went into that movie with my dad, just me and my dad, and like the first 5 or 10 minutes were so vulgar. He's like, "Let's get out of here." I
Yeah.
was like, "What the?" I was all young.
And because you gotta understand something, man. Like certain stuff that we ingest through our eyes, you can't unlearn.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in a sense, it's all programming because you're learning as you look. You learn. You're trying to figure it out while you're doing it. It's natural. You can't help
Humans
not
weren't
to do
meant
it
to
unless
see murder.
Yeah,
Like, we
unless
weren't
you
meant
turn
to
off
see
a
some
certain
gore.
switch. Yeah.
And so like nowadays people will watch like these new Final Destination movies or these really, really gory movies, and it triggers this part of your brain that you weren't supposed to see unless you're actually witnessing it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they're
like
making
there's
it too
an
real now.
adrenaline,
That's how I see
there's
it,
an
too.
adrenaline switch right there and shit. Once they desensitize it,
Yes.
and then they put you in a situation, you're gonna act like it's normal. And then
Yeah,
what
it's like
happens?
a goddamn secret agent.
It's too late.
Yeah,
It's too
so
late.
Then get this with all the Disneyland and the adrenaline, right? I was thinking about that the other week. I was like, dude, I was jacked up on adrenaline, dude. They took us to Disneyland every year because my dad's work had the tickets for free. So we were pumped up. We were fucking lit.
See, this
dude.
is
Like,
this is what you would have to worry about if they had a blood drive out after.
no, I never went to it.
At Disney World?
Think about it. What's the best
A
way to
blood drive at
harvest
Disney
it?
World?
Oh wow! Now I see what you're saying.
What's
Now
the
I get
best
what you're
way to
saying.
harvest it?
Yeah.
You
If you're
go,
hella
give them the
adrenaline,
fear, and you give them a blood drive to harvest it.
and you get a pint of
What's
ice
the
cream
best way? Well,
Right.
these vampires is out there, bro. Look,
Yeah.
at people don't think. If you actually,
They get back into the loosh, man. We're getting back into loosh territory.
Exactly. But thing is this: if you actually put shit into certain perspectives, like learn how to instead of looking at it one way, look at it multiple ways.
I try to put
That
myself
way-
in others' eyes, man, and like rerun
exactly.
situations and like, oh, maybe I offended them.
Because we're
man. I
all
call them-
sharing the same mind. You can always mind swap with someone and think like, damn, dude, I understand why he thought that way now. You know what I'm saying? There's like a certain
learn a lot from
understanding
that.
that everybody could get. Yeah. And if you've been in certain situations growing up in life, dude, and that you basically that's a natural habit.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And I think that's what like Bruce Wayne. He witnessed his parents die at an early age. Me, my older brother died at an early age.
So he was,
You know
that's what makes Batman like I'm Batman.
Yeah,
Dark
because he
and pissed, and he's
witnessed
just
the
numb to it.
darkness. Yeah, he witnessed the darkness, and he put himself in darkness to get that feeling back.
crime.
Like how Isaac's always getting. I have to be high or drunk to get that feeling back. You understand? He's
Dude, I'm a month and a half
chasing.
sober, by the way, Isaac. And I know you can do it, man.
Yeah. Hey, Isaac.
What? I was just saying, maybe
Dude,
in another month or so.
Hey, no, wait, man. Don't tell me you ain't hear what he just said, bro.
Wait, what?
I just said, yeah.
Nope.
That's all I said.
No,
like that.
see? But how you said it. How you said it.
No, I'm saying he's right, but I doubt I'll do it. Is what I'm saying.
See, that's exactly what I was gonna say. He said he's like, yeah, you're right, but it don't mean I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
oh no, I definitely understand, man.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You know how many times I
was
tried
supposed
to
to go to
quit?
the
It only
doctor
lasted a few
yesterday.
days.
I was supposed to go to the doctor
Hey, but
yesterday,
Matt,
and I didn't
go
have the
ahead.
gas, and then my parents were out of town, so I couldn't get any gas. And then I don't know. I was going to talk to him if I can get on some sort of nerve relaxer because that's why I drink. I wake up and I get from these dreams. I don't know. It's the adrenaline, everything put together. I'm like, if I wake up and I haven't drank in a couple of days, dude, it's like I'm on a fucking acid trip, like straight up. It's crazy. Like,
well, technically, all you need is some cereal and milk and water and sugar. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you can get drunk off all that. That's yeast.
Dude, they got
right
me on
there,
antipsychotics, bro.
Yeah, I'm on antipsychotics.
That works. I'm on olanzapine, and that shit works for me, man.
I used that one. It worked hella good. I just gained hella weight, so they put me on a different one.
Oh, you gained weight on it?
Yeah, like fast. Like I would eat and shit and watch TV and get like really like I don't know because I remember on
Isaac's
olanzapine.
not
like,
an exerciser,
I was
so he would
hella
just sit
happy.
in bed.
I was hella happy though, but it was like I would get these random spurts on that drug of like super happy, and I'd get like jittery and like giddy. I'd get like giddy like a child on that shit. It was weird. And then I would get restless leg syndrome though, and ingrown toenails.
Hey, that's not a bad thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Restless leg syndrome is not a bad thing.
No,
I'm sitting here fucking basically doing Kegels and shit, dude. You know what I'm saying?
The fuck?
That's what I'm saying. I said I'm basically.
No,
all I'm doing is like shaking my legs back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
When you're trying to sleep, it sucks. That's when that's not.
No, but I actually have some.
No, dude, yeah. All right, man. Later, Jerk. I'll see you on. I'll probably see you Friday.
All right, man.
Come through.
Just holler at me.
All right.
Peace.
But yeah, man, I usually rock myself to sleep with that.
Yeah, I noticed like dancing my foot like in a motion like that on shrooms when I'm a little bit overwhelmed is super soothing. Super weird.
No, we got videos, Angela. It's just we was catching up, seeing what was going on. Isaac likes to talk. Otherwise, he dipped. You know what I'm saying? We didn't talk to Isaac. He just dipped on it.
I know. I was already thinking about playing some video games right now.
See? Told you. Ain't 40s on too, ain't he?
I don't know. He hasn't been going live at night.
Very live.
At least from when I checked.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I got some videos.
All right. Yeah, I'll be around. I'm out of here.
All right.
I'll play some.
I'm still waiting for King to come up right now. Anyway, so.
All right.
He said he was in the shower. I'll holler at you though, brody.
Right. Peace.
Get it.
McDonald's serves. This is where I want you to do your own critical thinking on this, and don't immediately reject it. Just let it sink in for a second. McDonald's serves 69 million people a day.
Right.
How many farms have you passed where there would be enough beef lining up for slaughter for that number to match feeding 69 million people a day?
Because they kind of like advertise. They're like, yeah, we serve, and it's on their sign, we serve this many million burgers a day.
Oh, it doesn't say burgers, it says people.
Wait, what?
It literally says,
oh my God,
we serve this many people per day.
Get it? Oh!
And to us, I've always said that.
Like, oh, they're serving the people.
Ew.
No, they're serving people.
But when you think, okay, let's think about it. There's not enough.
Brother.
Why have I not thought about this before?
There's not enough beef being processed. And this has been confirmed by farmers. That's 69 million people a day.
Yep. I haven't had McDonald's since I was like, I'd say about 14. I never really liked it. Bland ass meat. But for entertainment purposes, only education that you get is something that you research. So do your own research. I'm just the messenger. Let's get it.
I don't know who needs to hear this. All my black and brown people, pay attention. Because what I'm about to show you is these police officers, this government, these so-called peacemakers, and everybody involved are all out to get the black and brown man. Watch this. Because we have to protect each other because we all we got. These people are so organized in their hate. Just watch this.
January, student-led walkouts protesting ICE erupted across the valley. On January 30th, outside Hamilton High School in Chandler, a teenage girl was arrested.
New tonight, a teenage girl is arrested accused of throwing a water bottle at someone supporting ICE.
That's what Chandler PD told us in its press release. But the report we've obtained reveals much more. That day, a Chandler officer assigned to the protest says when a student pointed out a man with a full-face mask who seemed suspicious, he was seen walking back behind a palm tree. That man confirmed to be Phoenix PD Sergeant Dustin Mullen, who wore a black shirt, blue jeans, baseball hat, an exposed holstered handgun on his hip with 2 extra handgun magazines on his other hip. And his face was covered. When the officer approached...
So just in case you didn't understand what was going on, that is a cop from a surrounding county dressing up, going to talk to high schoolers and assault and protest high schoolers as a grown-ass man in another police force in another county. This is how organized these pieces of shit are. Watch this. Watch this.
Court records obtained by Fox 10 show Mullen has been employed with Phoenix PD since at least 2011. Chandler PD's report documents Mullen saying, quote, "My plan is legitimately to just let them all assault me, and you guys arrest them all, and I'll keep it on film. I also have other people filming from a distance." According to police, Mullen said that more protesters in support of him were on the way, some armed with rifles, going on to say his goal was to get all these kids in jail if they want to break the law.
So let me get this straight. You got a officer, a high-ranking officer, whose job is supposed to keep the peace. No, he's dressing up in all black and going to the next county trying to get black and brown people and Hispanics arrested. These are the peacekeepers. These are the fucking cops. This is what they're doing. But watch this.
Phoenix PD Commander Mercedes Fortune released this statement on Mullen. It says, quote, "The Phoenix Police Department has been made aware of an incident involving Sergeant Mullen that took place while off duty in a neighboring city. The matter is currently under review by our Professional Standards Bureau. Sergeant Mullen remains an employee of the department."
Black and brown people, I need you to understand, these people are in cahoots in all counties. This is a peacemaker. Hold on. He's a supervisor. This is a supervisor. He's policing the police, and he's out here doing this evil, hateful shit. Spread the word. We have to separate and watch her.
Where's your shirt at, nigga? We done talked about this how many times, nigga? I don't care if you let your hair dry. I know what you doing, nigga. I understand this. Put the damn shirt on.
It's fucking hot. Hold on, let me put the shirt on. It's fucking hot. It's fucking hot, bro.
Hey, that's why you take cold showers, nigga. What the fuck? You ain't learning shit.
Nah,
you ain't never take. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be taking. I started off like warm and then I cool it down. I don't want to be sweating when I get out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point sweating when I get out the shower.
No, that's what I do, bro. I put it like between cold and warm and shit like that. I don't put that shit hot, bro. I don't know. I put that shit between like warm and cold.
Yeah, I'll be trying to fucking come out room temperature and shit.
It's
so
fucking
worry about
shit in the house, bro. That's what, bro.
What's she cooking?
Yeah.
What's she cooking, man?
She was cooking rice and chicken and some beans.
Oh, Puerto Rican pot.
You know.
Yeah. For all y'all people that don't know, that's basically Puerto Rican gumbo. Hey, you gotta fix your headset, man.
Yeah, I need to put my headsets on. Hold on, I didn't even put it on.
Because we already got echo.
Yeah.
But I'm playing video, so it's all right.
All right, I got you.
I don't know who needs to hear this. All my black and brown people, pay attention. Because what I'm about to show you is these police officers, this government.
Pay attention to this. They say this term citizen. Let's understand that this term they use in the that calls themselves, they use it to call people. They use the term citizen to call people, and I didn't put this up on the screen, but I'm going to show it right here. For those of y'all who bought the beginner law book, you'll understand what I'm showing, all right? Sovereign, you're up here. Sovereign is a master of self, a guide. A citizen is down here at the bottom of this totem pole. A citizen is a of the that it pledges allegiance to. A citizen does not have rights. It has privileges. Meanwhile, a sovereign up here has God-given rights. So when they say citizen, this is an oxymoron. You can't be both of them at the same time. You can be one or the other. You can't be both at the same time. You can be one or the other. If you want to be a citizen, sit down here as a citizen. But if you want to stand, then you have God-given rights. So when they're calling somebody a, they're talking about someone who supposedly is a that thinks they have authority. You know who the is? The and I get it. Oh, my uncle is my brother is. Okay, I get it. But anybody who puts on a uniform has a duty to take away the God-given rights of the people, and that's a problem.
And I'll be honest with you, dude. I did not remember there being any beats when I was recording this thing. I don't remember. I don't even. I guess I was reading it more than I was listening. So that makes a little more sense now that I got that understanding.
All I kept hearing was beep, 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 this, beep,
like
that.
this, like she was cussing this shit. When all she was saying was sovereign citizen. Like it's a bad word. But technically, she's right though. We're not sovereign.
I felt like I was watching. I felt like I was watching Jerry Springer for a second, bro.
Fact, because a sovereign citizen is, like she said, a slave. Because it's the oxymoron. You can't be a sovereign and a citizen. You know what I'm saying? But a citizen is somebody who thinks they have authority and power, and a sovereign is somebody who is above the authority and power. Because it's their own authority and power. Let's keep it moving on the shit. Right here.
Got my week.
A loud
Someone
pack,
has to do
loud
conspiracy
pack.
correct. When you're doing conspiracy and believing in aliens, Project Bluebeam, most conspiracy people are fucking believing in aliens and dinosaurs. They don't even understand the shape of the earth. They don't understand the geocentric firmament system from the Bible. They want science. They love it because they grew up with NASA and their dad building rockets with them. Rockets are obelisks made to penetrate the dome of God. Operation Fishbowl Dominic. Dominic is of the Lord. Fishbowl of the Lord. And they're shooting rockets. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to penetrate some kind of dome. Well, what kind of dome? Think of a rainbow. It's dome shaped because it's reflecting off the dome. All the stars are fixed in place. That's why they spin counterclockwise. It's a snow globe, not a fucking disc flying through space. Space is fake. All pictures of Mars, Jupiter, that's your religion. It's called heliocentrism. It's a Luciferian religion. Sun worship. Read your Bible, dude. The highest purchasing power we've ever seen with the highest depression and anxiety, and you don't want to go to your Bible right now? When are you going to go? When the barrel's at your head?
Hey, he ain't lying. That's Zerka, though. That's right. He's still walking around talking that shit. You know what I mean?
Bro, I was talking that shit today on my job, bro. I'm like, bro, space is fucking fake, bro. If y'all niggas believe that shit, bro, then I don't know what to tell y'all niggas, bro.
Yeah, Angela, my viewer hours been going up. Let me check real quick what they looking like right now. But
where's everybody at, bro?
I don't know, man. Somebody didn't share. Well, I got 8 people, but 4 of them are me. So I know 2 of them are Angela. I don't know who the other 2 are. Other than Natty McBarbar.
It might be one of my coworkers probably watching you probably right now, probably.
All right, I'm at 2,248 watch hours. I need 752.
Alright.
So if people would help, review previews. It is what it is. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Wait, what? I didn't play it yet.
All right, racist. Let's talk about the pink elephant in the room.
What is a performative male?
You. Type shit. Right now, all of this.
Yeah, you racists have been performing and lying about everything. We actually live in the upside down, where the truth of this place is the opposite. The Constitution wasn't drafted by the people you've been told had a hand in its creation, and it's only written to keep the actual people who don't know where they come from in order. Those who are indigenous to nowhere. Those with genetics who can't sustain the harshness of the American sun. They are a people with no autochthonous claim to any land on Earth. A floating population of genetic refugees. So they wrote the 3/5 Compromise as a protective measure. It was a legal framework to artificially inflate the political weight of a deficient population. They knew their citizens were not full, whole people, and they knew they weren't capable of competing on a genetic level playing field. They needed a head start. They needed a handicap. The compromise was their way of saying, our people are only 3/5 of what a true original human is. So we need to inflate the numbers to have any chance at governing. It's a welfare program for the genetically inferior. The first affirmative action for a subspecies that would otherwise have no claim to power. Every protection they've ever written, from birthright citizenship to the Electoral College, follows the same pattern. It's like they built a privacy fence around a tent. They require legal fiction to exist because their natural state is one of profound inadequacy. The 3/5 Compromise isn't a stain on Black American history. It's the birth certificate for the colonizer, and it clearly states that they were born less than whole. The trick was convincing Black Americans that it applied to them, and it doesn't, nor will it ever. Black Americans are the only people who can't be deported or ever removed from this land. Everyone else is disposable, as they are only just citizens to the country, which is simply just a piece of paper. Not citizens or entitled to the rights of the land. Only Black Americans. So why did they get rid of it? For the same reason a counterfeiter gets rid of the flawed plates after he's perfected the fake money. The compromise was a temporary permission slip. Another thing set to expire with the collapse of America.
Hey yo, my guy was zesty as hell, but some good info.
Bro had some sugar, but the motherfucking shit was true.
He was zesty as fuck.
You know what happened, right? Hey, you know what happened, right? He sat on a dum-dum. You know what I'm saying? He sat on a dum-dum.
He said, "Snake, I'm a snake."
You remember dum-dums? Look at the king. You remember dum-dums? You remember the dum-dums? That dude sat on a dum-dum and shit, and then he got sweet as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
that nigga sat down and said, "I'm a snake." But he was telling the truth, though. He was telling the truth. Yeah, no did he? But he was telling the truth, though. Niggas.
Wait, hold on.
I'm a snake.
Where's these
extra
chat? Hell, this thing is way too. So no videos tonight. I have 7 guests. So where did those come from? I have extra questions that I never seen. Oh no, she said that before. That was because I'm reading the chat on the screen and shit. And it's the past chat, not current right now. Yeah. Let's get it.
When I go to court, the first thing I tell the judge is I'm the indigenous one. And the reason why I always say that, because I'm letting him know that I own the territory. I own the territory. The United States is Great Britain's trash. You belong to Great Britain. You're Great Britain's trash. I own the fucking territory. Now that's big right there, because now you're just challenging, now you flip the script and challenge his jurisdiction. That's why calling yourself indigenous is so important, because under the Indigenous Citizen Act of 1924, it clearly states that indigenous people don't need driver's license, tags, and registration to travel or drive on their own land. And if you own a business, you don't have to pay taxes on your own land. Okay, that's in IOL Convention 169. Indigenous people are exempt from taxation. You have to claim you're indigenous. And no, you don't have to go get no status change and status this and status that. No, stand on business. Stand on business. Look at your birth certificate. If your birth certificate says black, Negro, colored, African American, mulatto, or nothing, you the fucking Indian. And you let them know that the state committed fraud against you by or reclassifying you from indigenous to black to Negro to African American. Now he got problems on his hand because under Public Law 90-284, the law clearly states that state court has zero jurisdiction on indigenous people. Well, a lot of y'all got family members in jails through state court. Now, all these lower courts is fucking illegal. Every last one of them. If you don't believe me, look up 28 USC 3002 and go to section 2 and read what it says. These courts have to have delegation of authority to do anything, which means that before they open that court case, they got to contact Congress. Now, you ask them for the delegation of authority. This is why we turning around and suing all these judges for these bullshit. Because the shit that they did, they didn't have no rights doing. Every last motherfucking thing they did here is fraud. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, we here. It's a whole new day. If you indigenous, stop listening to these white folks talking about they got rights to travel and they got their little right to travel pamphlets and shit like that. If you're not indigenous, you don't have any rights on this land. You cannot come on somebody's land and get the rights that they have. You cannot come on somebody else's land and talk about I got equal rights like you. First of all, you trespassing. And not only you trespassing, you're a motherfucking land squatter.
Look. All right, racist.
This is God's land and it was given to God's people. And the whole purpose of all this is so they can try to destiny swap with us. And it's not going to work, okay?
Welcome back to class. Today's lesson will kick off Aboriginal April. I had some hot piping tea that spilled on my desk while I was doing some reading, and I came across the Frederick Douglass quote that made me look into his ancestry. And what I found was not shocking, but still amazing, especially since it came directly from his autobiography. It was titled Narrative of the Life, written in 1845. In his autobiography, Douglass stated that it is nevertheless plain that a very different looking class of people are springing up at the South and are now held in slavery from those originally brought to this country from Africa. In his own words, Douglass stated that the original American people were enslaved by Africans. He was also very specific and very proud of his American heritage and citizenship. He made it very clear in his autobiography, stating that, by birth, we are American citizens. By the principles of the Declaration of Independence, we are American citizens. By the courage and fidelity displayed by our ancestors in defending the liberties and in achieving the independence of our land, we are American citizens. The native land of the American Negro is America. His bones, his sinews, his flesh, and his blood are here. And just in case you didn't know what a sinew was, like myself, here's that definition. These are all the things that only an indigenous person would say. Why would an African call this country their land? This further points out that the colonizers were in fact the illiterate idiots that came from Africa that were unable to read and write. Never forgetting that these are the only people documented to come to this land on ships. There's even a book that details this information, and it points out how the first slaves were white. They were sent to this country as punishment by the British. And the historical nuance here is what we understood to be the European colonizers in the 1600s were actually Africans of European descent who arrived much later than 1619. Therefore, the people who came from Africa and colonized America are largely those of European ancestry that relocated from former African colonies. And they were not indigenous African populations. Nor were they the actual Europeans from Spain like the lies suggest. So talk about a destiny swap. The real true African Americans are white people. And Douglas wasn't one of them. Nor were his parents. His mother, Harriet Bailey, was born in Talbot County, Maryland at the Skinner Plantation. Her parents, Isaac and Betsy
Elon
Bailey,
Musk
were born free in Maryland and owned a plantation. They never came over on boats, and they had zero African ancestry. So we're back to asking those tough questions. If Black Americans aren't the descendants of Africans, then who are the people who are? Oh, that's right. You're hiding them. Because they got to be the whites who are pretending to be Native Americans. Now you know why there's an interest in labeling Black Americans as Africans. And anyone with copper skin who is considered to have Native ancestry is automatically reclassified as Afro-Indigenous or associated with African ancestry. That's another reclassification game to hide the true African Americans, which is exactly how destiny swaps work. They take what's yours, they lie to you about it, and then they pretend it's their destiny. And one thing about destinies that you can never take away is the fact that they come with birthrights. And there's only one group in this entire country that has birthrights. And it's not whites, natives, Latinos, Asians, or Africans. It's the Aboriginal Americans that were reclassified as Black people. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Yeah, see, I got
He's
questions.
still sweet, but he's still true, man. Just saying.
Nah, so I know you know the video that I'm about to say, bro. I know you probably know the video that I'm talking about. So remember that old white lady that was talking about how
Ruth?
Caucasian people did not. Yeah, her name.
Yeah, Ruth.
That's her. I think so. Yeah. So remember that video where she was talking about how white people did not existed until like the 1600s or some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, 500 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I gotta
around when
find
we
that
made.
video. I gotta post that shit.
I think it was like they're like this. Cause them the ones who came in through the Bering Strait and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they came in through the ice wall or the cave system. That's why we call them caveman, because they came in through the underground cave system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even Cat William was bringing it up in the movie. He was like that. He's like that boy belonged to the mountain of Caucasus.
He came out
He's
of
like,
the
that's not
Caucasus
my baby.
Mountains. You was sleeping with
Caucasus Mountain.
that's the baby daddy. I do not have any white DNA in my body, baby. Mm-hmm. That is not my baby.
That baby belonged to Officer? To Officer, what's his name again, bro? He's like, I think that baby belonged to Officer
couldn't
John.
remember.
Shit like that. Well, I'm just gonna say Officer John because I don't remember the motherfucking name in the movie, but I'm just like, I think that baby belonged to Officer John. Hey, my baby.
That shit was crazy though.
See,
crazy.
That one, he might be mine, but this one,
yeah. He come from the mountain of Caucasus. What
he's like,
movie
man, don't be
was that,
talking to my
nigga?
mama like that. I
That was
forgot, bro. But he was
that
like,
was
yo,
the movie. No, that was the movie Baby Daddy.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because
He's
Eddie
like,
Griffin
he's
was
like,
in
yo,
it.
don't be.
No.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't seen that movie in a minute,
Palm
bro. I
Pilot.
seen that shit.
Hell no, bitch, that ain't my baby.
he's like, don't be talking about mom like that. He's like, I'm sorry. Your mom is a bitch. I mean,
hey, that's how I be too, man.
Bro, that movie is funny as shit, bro.
Try and get on with your life, man. Motherfuckers trying to be the crab in the barrel. I don't need cancer. Keep it away from me.
He's like, don't be talking about mama like that. I'm sorry, your mama's a bitch.
Mama.
I mean,
let's keep it moving.
Your mama's a bitch. I mean,
all right, racist.
This is God's land and it was given to God's people. And the whole purpose of all this is so they can try to destiny swap.
You are a willing.
goddamn. I'm over here smoking on that gas.
Hold on.
I just
There's a
hope this
bad
bud
delay.
don't tip. Oh
Go
damn.
ahead. Well, I'm just saying for the play of the videos, there's a delay. But what up? What you been getting
No.
spray pack?
I hope. Huh?
You been getting spray pack or something?
No. It just the pack says ATO. I said I hope this shit don't turn me zesty, bro. No pun intended. No pun intended. You know what everybody be saying about ATO.
Well, the thing is this, dude. Do you want to be zesty?
Hell,
I don't think
motherfucker,
it
no,
could
bro.
turn
I
you
love pussy
zesty,
too
dude.
much.
I don't think it
Hell
could turn you
no,
zesty.
bro.
See, for me,
I love coochie too much.
if anything,
I
it'll
love
just
coochie.
turn me into a lesbian even more. You know what I'm saying? If
Bro,
anything,
I hate when
I might start dressing up as a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? Wearing the chains, the do rags, and all that shit. Dude. I might start doing that. Baggy clothes. You know what I'm saying? Might start doing that.
I hate when girls be using that line. I'm a lesbian. I'm like, bro, I'm a lesbian too. You like the same shit I like. What the fuck are you saying, bro? Like, the
Yeah, you ain't
fuck?
saying nothing. Shit. Only difference is you
Like,
gotta wear a
shit.
strap on, baby. My shit's attached. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? I don't play with
My
rubber.
shit automatically go like this. You ain't feeling the motion, baby.
Let's keep moving. This crazy nigga right here. Freak nigga ass, freak body ass nigga. Where the fuck you go? Hey, this nigga phone died. I can't believe it.
It took
But
them
I can
6,000
believe it.
years to get to our
I
planet.
can believe it.
And they
That
arrived
nigga,
in our planet through portals. And they arrived inside of our cave system. They didn't originate from the caves millions and millions of years ago. No. They went through a portal and they arrived inside of our cave system. Because one of our portals was located inside of the Caucasus Mountain caves. So that's where they arrived at.
see? You see? I be telling y'all, man. And then this shit want to pop up in a video. What kind of fucking serendipitous shit is? I'm saying it's nice. I like it. It's nice. Makes my videos go smoothly. I like it. Gossip. Let's keep
Here's how you recognize lab-grown meat in a grocery store. They're not going to be nice about it. They're not going to say lab-grown meat on the label. They have to use sneaky wording to get you to buy it, or they at least have to be somewhat subtle about it so that the people who do know about it might miss it. On the label, you got to look for one of these three things or a variation of those words. You got to look for cultivated meat, cultured meat, or cell-based meat. Please do not fall for this shit. Share this to your family or whoever buys groceries because they want people to eat this shit. They want this to become normalized.
nasty motherfucker. Cultivating nuts, nigga. What the fuck? Especially that's the McDonald's sandwich right there. No, I can tell. Look like some petri dish shit.
All right, so I don't want to scare the 54 percenters, but this is like the fifth time this has happened. And now I'm starting to think like maybe I wasn't too hasty in my jumping the gun of what the fuck is going on. Because this blob, this anomaly that appeared in Antarctica, look how fucking huge it is, right? You see how big that fucking thing is? Well, this thing appeared in February, and it was a glitch, they said. In March, it was a glitch, they said. April 9th, a glitch. April 25th, a glitch. And now another fucking glitch. Why are there so many fucking glitches? Can someone explain that? Please, I'm gonna go live if you have any clue about what the fuck this is. And I want some serious fucking folks in here. I want like knowledgeable people, not, you know, people like me who have no fucking clue.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Pretty sure that's the way that's gonna hit half of America. Change our whole thing. But that's speculation, hearsay. You know what I'm saying? Everything for puzzle pieces. You gotta research, y'all. Let's get it.
American Southwest now. They're everywhere. There's some old graffiti.
My dude's over here in the Grand Canyon doing God's work. You know, one of us should be out there doing that stuff for the show. You know what I'm
Here's
saying?
a giant doing something. What does this make you guys think of? Comment below.
Looks like we know where they moved all the stones.
There is hundreds everywhere.
Ugh, I wonder if we're gonna see some Asian scarabs out here this year. Like those little bugs. Keep moving.
You are a willing participant in this shit.
Oh, we've been brainwashed. Many years of growing up in this. We're just kind of brainwashed.
You're part of the machine.
Part of the machine. But
That's
I
it.
heard a guy do an interview one time on one of these, you know, like the InfoWars, the Alex Jones kind of thing. He was just doing an interview, and it was on iTunes, and he said something, and it stuck with me just in a practical way. He said, aren't you just like he was talking about like how the government has a thing they call Bohemian Grove, where they just all go there and all the leaders of the world put on suits and they burn owls, and it's a fact. It's not a pretend thing. And he just goes, that doesn't bother you? Like, he didn't even try to make a point. He goes, doesn't that just bother you? And so at the end of the day, the fact is, the government owes the bank. The bank of the Federal Reserve Bank. Owns the government. The government owes them money.
Yeah, when you owe someone, they own you.
The government owns us. We are here only to pay the government back for the money it owes the bank. That's what we are. And fuck the argument. That doesn't bother you?
We're just the fucking batteries in the Matrix.
They don't take all your money because they don't have enough people to stop 300 million people from fucking shit up.
From taking all our money.
All of it. It's arbitrary.
But you know something? When income tax first started, if they said 50%, give us half your shit, there would have been a revolution when they first immediately.
We're living worse.
But they're able to just, every few years, they change the tax code, which I talked about just before, which is a giant fucking volumes of shit no one could possibly understand. No one could possibly fucking understand.
But there's people who are so willing. And this is the thing, it can't happen without our own help. This is why I hate people.
I
hate people. I hate the TSA. I hate the fucking meter maids.
Yeah.
I hate people whose job it is to fuck you because it's their job. And they just say,
That's a lot of people's jobs, though.
They go, yes. It's like, listen, we need you to just give out tickets. We don't give a fuck. Guy's trying to get into work. He parks. He might come out. It's 30 seconds overtime. Give him a fucking $65, $75.
And all he's trying to do is his job. It's not like he's decided to park there and do something leisurely. He's actually trying to get his job done for that. And the politicians just look the other way. That shit drives me fucking nuts because you hear from these companies, they go, well, I had to go down to City Hall and make a deal with them because I owed over $100,000 in parking tickets for doing his job and for his employees doing their jobs.
They don't care.
Right.
And the money doesn't exist. The money doesn't. This is why they print it all. Because here's the thing. Have you ever looked in your bank account? I mean, I know you got a lot of money, but you still must just enjoy hearing the fucking balance from time to time on something.
No, nowadays it just makes me nervous.
Because I've gone into my account. I'm not at a place where I go not into my account.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes there might be $1 missing or 10. I go, I know that I had something, 10. And I got something, not 10. 4.
It's like, what?
So I'm like, somebody just took something. Because I swear to God, I paid for a coffee once. It was $2. I paid with a credit card. We don't have, money's useless right now. So once all the money is just garbage and we're paying it, they could just take it. They don't need to come and send the army to take your shit. They just take your shit, pay back somebody. See, this is where we talk about race a lot on this show and shit, man. I love talking about race because I think this shit is fun.
Yeah.
I think it's fun not liking other motherfuckers for what they do.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, I don't have any hatred because I know it's a scam to get I used to hate the militia guys in the hills.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they paint them to me as a black man, crazy motherfuckers who are out to kill me. That's their point.
KKK
They're practicing to kill me.
Yeah.
Those guys are practicing for the government because they don't want to fucking pay taxes. They're well read about the fucking the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
When they go the Second Amendment, guns. We no guns. To me, if you're not educated to some degree, you go, why the fuck do these crazy goddamn crackers need guns? All they gonna do is come kill me. What the fuck? Fuck that. Get them. But now I know. Once you learn, oh shit, it's to protect you from what's going on right fucking now. Cops are out of hand. I mean, look, there's some where I grew up, a cop is a cop because he got his uniform on. We didn't give a fuck about a cop. Cop was the enemy. As I get older, own property, meet police.
Yes, exactly.
And humanize them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go, damn, I don't just say, oh, fuck a cop. But there are cops who think they're the police because they're the police. They not the law. There used to be things you could say, like, hey, man, you can't just do that to me, cop. They have a thing called disorderly conduct, which erases all your horse shit that you think you know about the law. It's essentially to say, I can do anything I fucking want to you.
Oh, you can be brought in for anything.
Anytime.
Yeah, anytime. Disorderly conduct.
Don't question authority.
Disorderly conduct is that one of those things where it's like, I didn't like what you just said to me.
Yes. And here's the problem. Fuck all the top people. It's us doing it to each other. We just say yes. I will fuck other people.
Yeah, we're at the bottom of the little marionette strings. You know?
We just go.
That's how it is too, man. That's how it is. Shit's crazy. We just over here like Patrick Swayze, a ghost to it all, right? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker,
You know
we
what?
seeing our bitch over here sleep with other motherfuckers, aka the government, and while we over here, we getting cucked and shit. You know what I'm saying? The government's plotting on us, keeping us out of the children's life so that they can ruin everything. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time, the woman is oblivious. You know why? Because she getting everything she wants. You know what? Fuckery. Because she got her cake and eating it too while the dude's over here starving. Government's over here sitting pretty.
Bro, it's crazy because it's so much fucking like government shows out there, bro, right now that they're making and they showing.
Because they want people. Look at the House of Cards should have told everybody everything. Everything. All right. Think about this. The dude that played the president or the president elect was a grapist. He liked graping. You know what I'm saying? He liked graping boys at parties. Grab the package. Like, hey, what's up? And the boy's like, who said you could grab me? And then there's a situation. You know what I'm saying? Because these ain't grapes for sale. You feel me? So, in making the House of Cards, dude ended up losing his position. The whole movie flopped. Series gone. We don't even hear about this nigga no more. You know why? Because he's white. Kevin Spacey's wife. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody even bats the eye. Why isn't this guy in prison? People have said shit to people and went to prison for saying shit to people. Why isn't he in prison? He went up and grabbed the grapes. You know what I'm saying? In a room full of other people.
He grabbed the dingleberries.
He grabbed the grapes. Who's got Gilbert's who's got Gilbert's grapes? Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, he grabbed the dingleberries.
Yeah. And that's another thing. That movie right there and tells a lot of shit too. Gilbert's grapes.
Mm-hmm.
Whole bunch of tomfoolery right there. Mm-hmm. Who was in that movie? Motherfucking wasn't Charlie Sheen in that movie? With Corey Haim. R.I.P. Corey Haim. Huh? I think Corey Haim played Gilbert. Figured out who got Gilbert's grapes though. Mm-hmm. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Keep it moving.
Oh, I think we're hallucinating for Big Ben. Big Ben?
Oh, Jado, I will play. Hey, they almost caught him. Niggas just sped run the whole damn net. Yeah, who? Goddamn fucking what we call them, the Ashkenaz? Yeah.
The signs.
No, that wasn't them. That was the Ashkenaz.
Oh, he ran through that.
Yeah. That's why he was playing the Dreidel music. Oh, hey, that Leonardo DiCaprio was in that. All right, so it was Johnny Depp and Leo. I don't think that was how it happened. That might not have been the movie. Oh, it was Lucas. Lucas was the movie. My bad. Sorry about that. Yeah. Let's keep moving.
Now, when you put a $1 stamp on the back of your driver's license and you autograph it, it makes you a postmaster transporting the mail, M-A-I-L, of your body because it's a vessel. On the front, it's the address where the postmaster is going to deliver the mail. That's your home address. If a police officer stops you and tries to give you a ticket, he's stopping a postmaster from delivering the mail to your house. Because the post office controls the Department of Transportation and Homeland Security, which is all branches of military and police, he's arresting a postmaster that he works for. And these are all the laws he breaks on the back and the procedure by which you prosecute the police officer for giving you a citation written with 400 mistakes on it, which is a violation of 152 laws besides these. So by putting that stamp on the back and signing it or autographing it, do not cursive autograph, you will then be in a position to educate rather than be prosecuted.
I didn't know that. Learn something new. I didn't know that. I didn't know they could do that.
I gotta get me a stamp.
Mm-hmm.
Where's this found? I have no idea. But I will play that video one more again so you can research. Let's see. What will we find?
Now, when you put a $1 stamp on the back of your driver's license and you autograph it, it makes you a postmaster transporting the mail, M-A-I-L, of your body because it's a vessel. On the front, it's the address where the postmaster is going to deliver the mail. That's your home
I'm gonna
address.
be honest with you too. I don't really trust people who wear rugs on their head.
It's stopping a postmaster from delivering the mail to your house. Because the post office controls the Department of Transportation, Homeland Security, which is all branches of military and police. He's arresting a postmaster.
So look up David Wynn Miller.
And these are all the laws he breaks on the back and the procedure by which you prosecute the police officer for giving you a citation.
Well,
400 mistakes
if you put a stamp, he's basically saying you become a postman.
152 laws besides these. So by putting that stamp on the back and signing it or autographing it, they're not cursive, autograph, you will then be in a position to educate rather than be prosecuted.
Why would it be called an autograph when you're doing it manual?
I'm too God, I'm over here really thinking about what you just really said. Hold on, wait, what?
Why wouldn't we just call it a manual graph if we're not stamping it? Because the stamp would be auto. Unless they're trying to say we're a machine, which kind of makes sense too, you know what I'm saying? We run on energy. We do need a positive charge. We do we all have an all spark that we have to run on. Otherwise, if we lose the spark, we're not running no more, right?
Exactly. That's why they was talking about that. Yes. Autobots roll out.
Yeah. Fuck them Decepticon bitches.
Hold on, wait.
Pussy niggas.
Let me see if I can do
what
it.
Up?
Wait, let me see if I can. Hold on. Autobots roll out.
All right. Yeah, I hit that shit. All right, let's get it.
Oh, I think we're hallucinating for Big Ben.
Big Ben?
Hey, I would definitely speed run a synagogue. I'm telling you that right now. I definitely fucking speed run a synagogue. But I don't want to go to jail, so I'm not gonna do it.
Hey, you know what? She does have a point.
Obama, we're calling on you and Michelle. You and Michelle, come and apologize to Chicago for doing this. You come and apologize to South Shore for moving all these people out. Displacing all these people. Having J.B. Brister steal our property.
Fuck Obese and Missy. Yeah, Missy.
Missy.
No, it's Miss Easy.
Miss Easy.
Because it's a he.
Oh, it's a
Michael. Oh, I like to kid. I kid because I like it.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. Very nice. I like it.
very bad. He's very bad. Yes.
Opa.
Now I understand why the United States don't want us to see anything that's going on in China. So I guess we're not supposed to talk about the fact that Chinese cars are 100% better than American cars. Chinese cars are way more advanced and they're cheaper. America is supposed to be #1 in tech. But we don't see this. Chinese cars are built better. Have you seen some of these Chinese cars? Matter of fact, look at this shit. Tell me what American car you seen with features like this. Look at this shit.
Comes with its own infotainment.
Come on,
and
man.
When I press this button,
look at this shit.
That's a privacy screen. When you look right there, that lifts up. China is not playing around
At all. Over here, this would be $1 million.
And all of this costs less than $100,000.
That's not it.
In this Chinese SUV,
This is cheaper than
once
that.
you remove the headrest, you can fold the seats completely flat.
Come
That
on.
way you can really stretch out and recline while you
Come
enjoy
on.
a nice movie. Or you can place a mattress that goes on top
A
of
mattress.
it. But when you want to spend quality time with the wife
What the?
and
Come
start
on.
that family.
You got Elon over here acting like
That's it.
I need a mobile home, bro.
China's making this thing
China.
bad.
I love China. I love China. You know, China owns half our debt. I don't
Okay.
China owns half our debt. If you don't speak half Chinese, ni hao, I feel sorry for you being shilling. You know what I'm saying?
Konnichiwa. Anyways, I like it. China car is very good, but
Very good ride.
bad.
Very entertainable and very obtainable. Do right price and everything. Substantial
That
financial.
shit.
You probably buy off of Timo. You probably buy off of Timo for real. Yeah.
No,
Think about this.
Timo. They give you small size car.
No. Everything in China is small. Very small. But hey, Timo, you make sure you check sizing. Yes.
Yeah, remember
Make
that.
sure no display. Check sizing. Make sure it's not image of a BB gun on a board like I did. I thought I'd buy a BB gun. No. They give me sign. They trick me. Very good. I know read. My fault. I learned. I read now. No fuck around.
They show They show BB gun. You get the water gun.
Hey, no. This it. I use for coasting now. You know.
Oh,
I
Timo is very bad.
I ordered a BB gun, and they send me image of BB gun.
Oh
Are they bored?
shit!
Are they bored? I was like, oh, they bamboozled me. They bamboozled me. It was free though, so I don't play. I don't complain. It was free item. I just can't believe they sell you these. Why this?
Oh,
Why not? Why not BB gun? I shoot them in head. No. On GTA, of course, for entertainment purposes only.
yes, you take that cardboard and you go chop the head off with it.
I turn into a blade, and I make bullets for it, and then I go take out Timo. Yes, allegedly speaking, of course.
You said you want the BB, but you get the cardboard instead. I take that same cardboard and chop that head off with.
They trick me so hard. It's not funny, man. But I laugh. I have to laugh because I have a sense of humor.
They say,
Crazy,
okay,
yes, this
jokes on you.
It's very crazy, Angela, because you don't read the fine print. Only based off assumption, you get nice surprise.
My guy. It's not very nice, huh? You order BB gun, they give you cardboard. What type of shit is this?
They treat me like cupcake. They say I'm very sweet, and they take my money.
Listen. You must get a refund ASAP because that shit is bullshit. Okay? You
No.
shit, and they give you that shit.
I ordered, but I say wrong product, and they give me a back refund. But refund no work when it's free product.
I say, listen, my friend. I say, listen.
I don't get none of free product
because I order BB gun, my friend. And that's what I wanted. And you fucking motherfucker, you gave me fucking cardboard?
You beach mother sucker.
Okay. Team Moon.
Hey, let's keep it moving, yeah?
Yes. More video, please.
More video.
You're, of course, familiar with the Supreme Court decision in Dred Scott versus Sanford.
Yes, sir.
That decision held that African Americans, whether slave or free, could not be citizens of the United States. Is that correct?
That is correct.
By denying citizenship, the court also denied African Americans equal political rights, equal access to the courts, and equal protection of the laws.
Correct. They were denied all privileges and immunities that the Constitution affords to citizens.
Would you agree that the Dred Scott decision pushed the nation even closer to civil war?
It did, by invalidating the Missouri Compromise, among other reasons.
Many historians posit the decision in Dred Scott helped cause the Civil War. And when that bloody war, the bloodiest war in America's history, ended in 1865, the legal status of the newly freed slaves was far from settled. Mr. Werman, after the Civil War, was it clear as a matter of law that the freed slaves would necessarily enjoy the full rights of citizenship?
It was not if Dred Scott was still good law.
Congress understood the danger of that uncertainty. And if the Constitution remains silent, the rights of the newly amended...
I don't know, bro, because you know what? The Scots, they made me look at them different, bro. I was out there chilling with them, bro. So it's like I can't really say that, bro. Like that was mad humble, bro. They was showing love and respect and shit like that, bro. Even when they was drunk, bro, they wasn't doing that shit, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Was that the Dred Scott? Like kid or something?
No, it's the Taunton Army, the Scottish that came to Boston for the soccer game, World Cup and shit like that. Their team was playing today.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm lost.
I was talking about the Scottish.
He's talking about Dred Scott, who was this?
Dred Scott. I'm lost. See, I'm misunderstood.
Yeah. I think you like were halfway in and halfway out. What kind of weed is that?
Yeah.
Order up another batch. Order up another batch. That's the good shit, man. Keep that shit around. You know what Keep that shit around.
What's that? Oh, the Anunnaki sent a message to Harvard saying that that is not them flying towards Earth, that is in the 12-mile-long ship, and that we should be afraid. Oh. And that they themselves are afraid of what is coming. I'm not sure what this means, but it sounds like something aggressive, something out of this world is coming towards Earth, hurling itself as quick as possible to get here in an aggressive way to harm us. I don't know what kind of backup we need in this case, but it would be wonderful if we could get some. Is this an underground bunker scenario? I think so, and I need to find the nearest one.
I don't know. I don't think so. Keep moving though.
Do you know what Juneteenth is?
It was the day that we actually celebrated getting freedom for African Americans.
A president sent the army in to enforce the 13th Amendment to make sure that all, like you said, people know that they're free, but they had to send the army to make sure that they know what's going on into Texas. What was the president's name and what political party was he part of?
I'm going to say Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. And was he Republican, Democrat?
I feel like he was Democrat, but I want to say maybe he was Republican. No, I'm going to go with Democrat.
The historic 13th Amendment was passed in Congress, and then it was vetoed by a certain president. Do you know what was the president's name and what party he was affiliated with?
Republican.
A year after Juneteenth, Congress decided to pass the very first Civil Rights Act. It allowed, first of all, it gave full citizenship and rights to freed slaves. What party completely voted against it? Not a single person voted for it. Which party were they affiliated with? Republican, Democrat, other? Anybody know?
I want to say Republican.
Abraham Lincoln was a Republican president. So he's the one that sent the army because Southern Democrats in Texas wanted to continue to have slavery. So Abraham Lincoln said, no, we have a federal law now. We're going to enforce that. His vice president that stepped in and vetoed the Civil Rights Act was a Democrat. His name was Andrew Jackson. Yeah. And here's the main thing. When they allowed black people to finally run for office a year after Juneteenth, the first 20 people who were black people to be members of Congress were all Republican members. The Democrats refused to allow black people to vote and to be, obviously, candidates for office.
That's why you shouldn't be a demon.
Hey.
Damn Democrats. Damn democracy. But it's not. It's a republic for which we stand, under one nation, under God. Just remember that we indivisible. All right? Your rights.
Yes, sir.
And the pursuit of happiness. I'm going for that. Want it. I need it.
Do you know what Juneteenth is?
It was the day that we actually celebrated getting freedom for African Americans.
A president sent the army in to enforce the 13th Amendment to make sure that all, like you said, people know that they are free.
I'm excited to say that on July 19th, during a Coinbase segment, we will be announcing the tokenization of the National Trust Fund system in front of everyone.
After that announcement, there's now a 97% chance that Trump will announce NTFS, National Trust Fund System, on July 19th. This will create millionaires overnight. After hearing this, I went scrolling on X and I came across Trump's new financial accounts app. Americans will now be able to track growth, manage accounts, and access future trust fund benefits all in one place. And it even mentions a national trust fund system, making taxes, tariffs, and war inflation revenues flow into this trust fund for future generations. What really caught my attention was this coin mentioned in the tweet, NTFS. Then this tweet got deleted shortly after. So I decided to hop on Coinbase and look this up for myself, NTFS. The real one is right on top. Honestly, all of this is adding up and I won't miss out. I even decided to transfer some of my retirement fund into this asset. Because if you do some more digging on what NTFS is, you come across this. Trump launches NTFS, National Trust Fund System, a digital asset backed by the billions of dollars flowing through taxes, tariffs, and war inflation. Even at the World Cup finale on July 19th, there's going to be a sponsored Coinbase segment that features NTFS. What better way to announce this in front of millions of people worldwide? Coinbase is where I bought 2K worth of this coin. Once this gets announced, I can easily see it doing some crazy gains. And next from here and make 20K. Think about the amount of people that are watching the World Cup. This type of ROI can be very possible. Please make sure you get into the correct one. And make sure you got into the correct coin on the official ntfs.world website. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. But if you want the official CA to get on Coinbase, comment NTFS and I'll send it to you.
The lies detected. It could be fraud, could be fraud. Sounds like it to me. All part of the Ponzi scheme. Good eye, Angela. Good point out. Good point out. Let's keep it up. Keep it up.
Everything is frequency. Everything exists. Vibration is frequency. Everything is vibration. So when you talk about money, that's a vibration, that's a thought. It's just a thought. Everything that we send out is a vibration. I repeat. And nobody will ever have your perspective other than you. So you must become what it is that you are seeking. Now the planet, the plane has to match your vibration. You want to feel good, right? You can't go looking for a stimulant outside of you to make you feel good. You have to tell yourself that. You have to become what it is that you're seeking. And now that you've told yourself that you went to a higher dimension. And now that since you're on a higher dimension, you will only attract matching vibrations. So, for example, this is why one good thought leads to another good thought, which leads to another good thought, which leads to a bunch of good thoughts, which leads to a bunch of good experiences. Same thing with a bad thought. One bad thought leads to another bad thought, which leads to another bad thought. Now you steady think about the shit. Now it's getting worse and worse because you're adding all these bad thoughts. Now these bad thoughts materialize as experiences. And now you get to experiencing all these bad experiences. So this is crucial for our people to understand that we are gods and goddesses. We are the ancient beings. That's why a lot of y'all ask me, who should I pray to? Don't pray to nobody. Pray to yourself. I keep telling y'all that. Pray to yourself. And I know that that's hard. That sounds hard because you like, pray to myself. When you spent your whole life believing that it was a power outside of you responsible for your happiness, I understand that. But you must understand that you were lied to. There is no power outside of you. You are the power which you seek. And you will never find what you seek. You must become what you seek in order to attract it to you. You have to become what you seek in order to attract it to you. Everybody going outside of themselves trying to find happiness. Everybody's going outside of themselves trying to find and chase and seeking, and you're doing this and you're doing that, and you wonder why you still don't have it. You wonder why you still don't have it because you aren't becoming it. Just become what it is that you're seeking, and then you're going to attract it to you. Just become that. Especially my goddesses. You want a God that's going to treat you good? Okay, start treating yourself good. Treat yourself good. Treat others good around you. Plant those basic little seeds like they was telling you about in their Bible. Plant those seeds. Sprinkle those seeds. Become that individual. You at work, your boss steady cussing your ass out. You don't like you. I can't stand my boss. Man, on my mama. The guy's going into work. Niggas working that Wingstop just to make ends meet. He ain't trying to sell no more weed. He on probation. He working that Wingstop on the side. He man, I go in here today. The nigga get on me about the season again. I'm going upside his shit with the whole batch of flats. I'm going clean across this shit. Ping. You know what I'm saying? No. Become what you want your boss to be. So if you would want your boss to be speaking more politely to you, more respectfully to you, give you more hours, show you more love, be more patient with you, you have to be that with you, and you have to mirror that to others around you. Now the universe can give you that frequency. Go get you that frequency. You feel me, Sherwood Slim? Niggas know I'm not lying. It's a nigga in here right now, on the low, work at Wingstop, and he on probation. Right now. You hear me? Nigga like, man, God hit it right on the head. Nigga, right? Hey, you know what I'm saying? He be in there shaking the wings. He in the, they have that big ass bowl like this. He be. You said Louisiana rub, right? All flats. All right. Nigga be back there. Niggas, I done went in wings. I watched the niggas. I be right there at the counter watching their ass, nigga. I be the nigga like all flats, Louisiana rub, extra crispy, fam. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? When I go up in that bitch, it's a nigga in here right now, one of the guys, be working in that bitch. And his boss be fucking with him. Every time he go in there, y'all, boss be on his ass. Hey, now we have one more customer come in here today and say they order all flats and they got to bring it back and we got to remake the bed. We ain't got enough inventory for that. I'm firing you. I'm going to let you know right now, I'm going to cut your hours. I'm cutting your hours. You got to get the orders right. If they say all flats, all flats. You know what I'm saying? And he pissed. Bitch ass nigga, I know they ain't say all flats. I was there when they placed the order, but he can't say shit because he just got the job. You gotta be, listen, God. You can't, you probably act like that with others. People only reflect to you what you are. We only see in others what we really are. That's the scary thing. That's the scariest shit of it all, y'all. You know how like we look at others, we be like, he ain't shit. Fuck her, she a thought. You know, a man old hating ass nigga. All these things we be saying about others, we only see in ourselves. That's I'm gonna be real with you. That's the freakiest shit of all. Your soul wouldn't even call it out if it ain't see, if your soul didn't feel like it was something they did, because we are each other's reflections. Facts. You wanna know, you wanna learn how you feel about yourself? Just pay attention to how you speak about other people.
Yo, what up? What up? Interface, everybody, interface, aka John. Ain't jaundice a disease, my nigga?
It might be. Can you hear me?
Yeah. He said it might be. Nah, nigga, it's a disease. I know that's a disease. I've heard of that shit before.
Yeah. It's like my gaming account. Kind of a throwaway account, but I got something for you, dude. What that guy was just talking about, I can either send it to you or share my screen, but the CIA.gov has a project called Analysis and Assessment of the Gateway Project. And everything that he was talking about is pretty much in that. And they discovered this like almost 100 years ago, bro. The way they describe the CIA, describe the universe, my bad, is like consciousness is a light bulb in the middle of the universe, and we're all bubbles and reflections of the consciousness, pretty much a reflection of it, kind of like
or a ray of it. You know what I'm saying?
And then every bubble is different. Every reflection is just a little bit different, but we're reflecting the same thing.
Yeah, because I think the universe is you versus us type shit. You know what I'm
saying? I think we're all antennas. We're antennas picking up radio waves of consciousness, and like I don't think there's any difference between the consciousness of humans between the consciousness of trees. You know, like since they're alive.
It depends on what kind of humans you're talking about.
I think all consciousness. It doesn't matter if humans or plants or anything. It's like.
Well, I'm more talking about like the clones. Cause.
Oh, that's a good question. So let's start at the basics. Is a tree conscious?
Hold on. What's that crickling sound?
Oh no, that was me rolling up.
The hell you crinkling, nigga?
That was the phone pack.
Oh, that shit was loud. All right, back to the consciousness stuff.
Yeah, so is a tree conscious?
Yeah, I can believe that because everything above is the same below.
Right,
the mycelium network.
The patterns that you see in the galaxy and like cells and like zooming in and out, like same patterns, right? So for humans to think they're different than a tree, that's ignorance, right? But if a tree is conscious and we're conscious, and a fish is conscious and an ant is conscious, you know, like keep following the patterns. The whole universe is consciousness itself. We are the universe experiencing itself.
Hey, what kind of mic are you using?
It's some cheap podcast mic. Why does it sound like shit?
Yeah, go into your settings and take it off of default setting and set it to whatever mic you're using. Because the default doesn't do justice.
Oh yeah, it's on my stream cam or my camera. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta get it on your audio and fix your take it off of default.
Audio.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Yeah, we should be on the right mic now.
Yeah. Every time you do that in StreamYard, right? Because StreamYard isn't. They give you default settings all the time. I always have to go into mine and switch it to Bluetooth headsets and all that shit.
For sure.
But I think I got a video about what you're explaining. Let's play it real quick.
All right.
If you study long enough, if you read enough books, you will come to the conclusion that everything is only the toroidal field. A fractal toroidal field. Energy and motion taking the path of least resistance. Fractal, all inside one another. And then, if you keep going, you will find that you are this as well. God. You are God. Isn't that beautiful? Sacred geometry. You will find that that's all that exists. And it has been written about for centuries and centuries, forever, quite literally infinity. It is all that exists. It is consciousness, motion. And if you can understand this, you would have unlocked not just the universe, but you will quite literally save a world, an entire planet. Consciousness is something that takes over an entire planet very quickly. And you're about to experience that as well. So see everything as a magnet or acceleration, the function of the universe rather than an object. You will come to the conclusion that you are God. And it's not a big deal. Find this in every book that is about ancient texts, religion. It all comes down to this one thing. And to become conscious of that, well, consider the entire world already conscious. The whole world saved. We did it. So here comes the revelation. It'll be a good one.
Hey, do you have a video? You could post it in here. Don't. I'm on a phone. I'm not on a PC, so I won't be able to play nothing that you play or send me. Only if you're sending me like a video through here.
On the StreamYard?
Yeah. You could like if you have it downloaded to your shit, you could play it through StreamYard. All I have to do is pop it up in the guest window.
Let me see if I can find something.
And is this a YouTube video?
I'm gonna look for something, but instead of me looking for something, I'll just react to what was just played. And the idea of what that dude was saying is that all consciousness is the same. The world is conscious, but he added in the fact that that means you are God, right? God is a questionable thing to associate yourself with, because in my opinion, God is something outside the human mind can comprehend, right? So we can take basic math and numbers and see all these patterns here in this universe and see that galaxies have been forming for a long time and the patterns keep going and going and going and going, right? But only our human mind can comprehend that. And I think there's something beyond what we can physically see, what we can physically comprehend. And that's what God is like. And for somebody to say that I am God, that's the definition of Satanism, pretty much.
Well, he doesn't say that I am God. He says we are gods. But in a sense, he's not saying that you are the God, the creator. He's saying you are conscious creators, because we are creators, but we are not the creator.
That makes sense. I think there's some way beyond what we can comprehend, though. Like the word God is thrown away or thrown around like a general
Well,
thing.
technically, it's not a word that is we're supposed to be using anyways, because that's more satanic of a term anyways. It's more like because Lord and God are satanic. See, the omniscient or omniscient or omniscient, how you
Omnipotent.
say it? Omnipotent. Yeah, there you go. I was like, how does it? I know there's the opposite or some shit, but it's omnipotent. Damn it, the omniscient, omnipotent. I can't do it right now. English isn't my strong suit, but it's more like Dragon Ball. Like you watch that, right? Know how Goku reaches God mode, but he's not a god. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He
Yeah. So
reaches consciousness, but he has to train his consciousness in order to advance. In order to advance,
all
not
right,
to
let's bring
be
in
advanced, because you're always ascending. Your mind has the ascension, but if you stop your ascension, you're limiting yourself. If you're unlimited, that's what
you
you
ever looked
want to be,
into
because then you're
Buddhist religion?
omnipotent. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever looked into Buddhist religion and how there's like 7 layers of consciousness?
Yeah, I'm a Buddhist.
Okay. So the basics of what correct me if I'm wrong, but the basics of what I know is that once you are part of consciousness, there's 7 levels to it,
Hmm.
and pretty much time doesn't exist. So your higher level of consciousness is always watching your lower level of consciousness and helping the
It's
lower
guiding, yeah.
get you there, and that's why you get like those voices
Certain
in your
signs and
head that
shit.
say
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Hey, I
yeah.
should do this instead of that," when you do it.
Yep, yep. Those
And
are the signs, yeah.
so we're for some reason we're experiencing this timeline right now where we're here live on YouTube talking about this shit. But
Hmm.
there's a higher level of consciousness of you that you can never comprehend, but you can hear it. You still get the reception of it.
Well, this is the thing. It's not that you can't comprehend. There's a knowing, and then there's an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Comprehension is the overstanding of the understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because if you comprehend, it means you can explain what you are, what you're doing, how you're doing it, and what you're doing it for. You know what I'm saying? It's like writing a whole book. People's gonna read it. You know what I'm saying? Say, I have no beginning or no end. Yeah, exactly.
Yep, time
So
is
I am.
irrelevant, dude. We don't know
That's
what's
why I be
before
telling
we die,
everybody.
but it's we're. I think part of the human construct is like we're like part of being human is we hold on to this reality so like we grasp onto it so much, like because we love it. This is fun as fuck. Like this physical reality that we're living in, no matter the conflicts and shit on the outside world, a little bit, like everything we're observing it for a reason,
You
and
know,
it's affecting our higher consciousness and our lower consciousness, and the whole fucking universe is always evolving based on certain observances and shit.
what up, Photron in the building? Hell yeah. Because what we try to push is people to to the water. You know what I'm saying? We just want to guide them to the water. If they're thirsty, they'll drink.
Right.
It's not for us to push them in. We're just the guide. And some people are watchers. You know what I'm saying? But the watchers still learn because they could guide the next generation. It's usually like sometimes people intervene, sometimes people don't. Everybody has a purpose and everybody's living the way they're supposed to be living. Like everything's destined. Everything's happening the way it's supposed to be happening. Everything's gonna happen in time the way it's supposed to happen in time. If it didn't happen in time, it would have been on a different timeline. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, time is still relevant. It's just distance traveled. But in the sense, everything under the sun's already been done. And what you're about to do tomorrow is something that you should be wishing for today. Like
Time
like like dude
is
said, man,
infinite.
you got to put your world into your voice and put it into your perspective. If you want it to be how you want it to be, then say that shit the night before you go to sleep. So you're gonna get some money in the morning. You're gonna wake up, everything gonna happen good. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be on good foot, motherfucking shit gonna happen. You're gonna find money on the ground, you're gonna find money everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just opportunity. It's the God you praise is usually what you ask for. Because there's so many gods that people don't understand, but the only one true God is the understanding. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I think the one of the gods that I'm chasing is not has nothing to do with anything physical at all. Like I've had money, money comes and goes. I've had love, love comes and goes. I've had fucking drugs, drugs come and go. You know, like
What
everything
you're
comes.
looking for is knowledge right now and
Yeah,
understanding,
so
which is a lot more
the
stronger
full
than all of those put together.
the full,
You're
and I
basically asking for Captain Planet.
I've read the Bible
So
3 times when I
let's
was a kid and shit. So like I've researched a bunch of religions. I've researched a lot of shit,
Yep.
and I understand. I have the understanding, but you can never understand what your mind. You can only understand what your mind can like. The capacity of your mind, right? So
Well,
it's like
you'll only learn
computer.
certain stuff at a certain moment until you can understand it later, because it puts stuff into perspective. So it's like a forethought. You know what I'm saying? When you get the afterthought after you already went through the little procedure, you'll come into an understanding of doing it better, or having a different way to do it, or having a different understanding. Like you have, like I was telling other people earlier, you have to look at certain stuff multiple different ways in order to get a better understanding of what it is. You know what I'm saying, or what you have to do. Because
Yeah, for sure.
it's not just one thought. It's many thoughts that take shit to happen.
Yeah, and we can go into. So I was gonna show you Zeitgeist. I don't know if you ever seen it. It's
Oh, I
a
seen his shit. We don't have too
it's a
much time. I usually quit after 2 hours and shit.
no worries. I'm getting ready to get out of here soon too. But
Yo,
pretty much what I was gonna say is like the pretty much afterlife was only really thought about from the Egyptians, and somehow the Egyptians when they were like fallen, Christianity came in, and Christianity stole a bunch of Egyptian shit and said, "Oh, if you believe in this, you're gonna go to heaven." And then fucking the Muslims came in. We had the Muslim war and all this, and now they're saying the same thing. Pretty much, the afterlife was never talked about before the Egyptians, according to what I know about history of
well, that's not
religions
true
and shit.
because Buddhists talk about it all the time.
Well, yeah, that's
Karma's a
true, but
bitch.
but
You
but
live in different
that's a
lives all the
different
time.
that's a different one. Buddhists believe
But
that
hey, you
you're
do know, like
reincarnated, but you
we
don't remember.
we live every 7 years is a different you, literally. New skin, new everything. You know what I'm saying? Every 7 years. It takes 7 years for your body to replace itself with a new self. So we reincarnate all the time. It's just how you learn and how you move forward from what you learn. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I have a question for you because this is kind of what I was getting at, and I've asked a lot of people this question: If is it better to believe in an afterlife to where you're gonna have a second chance, or is it better to know that this is the one life that you will live and it just goes black after? Which one of those scenarios would make a better scenario or a better society? Because
Well, I
we
can't
end
really go with either one of those because we're on a journey that is called experience. And when you
right.
gain certain experiences, your journey's over at a certain limited time. You're not here for a
Sure.
long time. You're
Okay,
here
so
to
you're
gain
right there.
experience and teach somebody the experience and move
You're
on.
right there with me. So let me I was gonna ask, but it's same like go off the same thing, right? So there's extremist Christians, Muslims, fucking whatever, dude. There's people that are willing to die for the chance of having an afterlife, saying, "My
Mhm.
God will save me and I will be living in my body, and I will see my fucking friends again, and I will see everybody else again, right? That has its pros and cons, and then the other
Yeah.
side has its pros and cons too, to where, like, for me, there's a chance that I might live again after I die. But if this is the only life I have to live, I might as well make it the best I can and treat everybody around me with the utmost respect and give them the best life that they can have at the same time, right? But some people just they look at that afterlife and they're not looking at the life they have in their hand right now.
Probably because they did bad shit in this life. Probably because they did bad shit. But the thing is, life goes on and on and on and on. No, I'm stop though. Hey, but R.I.P. Oliver Tree. And shit. That's some thought provoking shit right there, I tell you.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm gonna end the show on that. And like thank y'all for coming through. Like thank the panel for coming up. You know what I'm saying? Especially the King. King be holding it down for the whole damn crown, you know what I'm saying? And you
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? It's been nice. Especially with
Very
I'll hop in when I
nice.
can
I
if I'm
like
okay.
it.
have an interface up here. We ain't have you up here in a minute. All right, we ain't had you up here ever. I seen you on the channel. I think like maybe once before. I can't remember.
I hop
You're
in
probably
sometimes, but
you're
I'm busy
probably
a
a
lot of
lurker.
the time.
I like lurkers, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lurker myself. I'm Batman. So
For sure,
with
brother.
that being said,
Fuck.
appreciate y'all. Catch y'all on the next rip. Y'all know what it is, man.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.
Mars.
Only a fool would include his own death as part of a plan. Young lady.
Mars so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds. If I leave her, she gon' die. But bitch, you done with life. Okay.
Hey, and nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. We're still the kids we used to be. I put my to see if I still. And nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of.
The real flex is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout. Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had, but by who you helped. Real power